single time, if anything that I said on this live. Man, I have been going through it. Women, women, you're a grandmother, you're a mother. Why would you do this to your son? Why would you do this to your grandson? I've never in my life crossed these two women. Never. We never had a bad vibe, a bad issue. Talk to the kids. These kids are here with me. Oh, I'm so proud. I am so proud. I can't make this up. You know what I feel like watching Tyler on that field every day, boy, and being so proud of you. Ain't, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something. I've been the most hurt and the most proud dad at the same time to watch that young man out there represent. Oh my God. Oh my God. You don't know how proud. You don't even know the feeling of proud it is. You wouldn't even know the feeling of hurt that he don't even know his father right around the corner. You don't even know the feeling that his father's always been here. You wouldn't know that feeling. That feeling is cold. But yet I'm battling a grandmother and I'm battling a mother. Single dad. You ain't heard me one time call for help. Not one time. You want to know why I'm mad? I'm still currently today, paying child support for Tyler and never met him in my life. He's never met me in my life. I've sent his mother numerous of messages. I'll put the messages off in the comments later. Begging to be in his life. The night I was telling you about that I was arrested in my son's middle school football game. Again, I never knew that Tyler's brother and my son Caleb was playing on the same middle school football team. I was arrested that night. It cost me $4,000 to bail out of jail. I had to pay 10% of the $40,000 in arrearages to get out. That night I got out was October the 2nd, 2015. It's been about 10 years ago. And I wrote Tyler's mama the longest apology note I could ever write a woman, saying how great of a mother she was, begging to be in Tyler's life, and I got no response. Documentation, how I've been a dad trying to be in a son's life. The world just don't know what a dad go through. This is 4 years later. You think I'm just waiting 4 years to say this? Do you know how many Dallas Cowboy games I want to go to for free? Come on. This ain't about no money. This is not about no money. Again, I'll pay this child support and pay it for the rest of my life. But my son will know the truth. It is no way in the world that I can even stand to live on this earth another second knowing that my son has been mistold, knowing that both my sons have been misled. And you want to know how strong a dad is? I can't make this up. Everybody know my son, Caleb. Boy, Caleb is something tough. Boy, he was so hurt when he lost his mom at 15. Man, just imagine a 15-year-old losing their mom. Imagine anybody losing their mom at any age. But I tell you, I'm so proud of this boy right here. No counseling, no hiccups, no setbacks. Graduated in 2021 from South Hills High School. I sent him to boarding school at Exeter Academy in Exeter, Massachusetts in 2021. Graduated from there. We're talking about a father that's talking about education. We're talking about a father that loves his kids. Ladies, why don't y'all just give us a chance sometimes when y'all mad at us about different reasons? Why don't you get to know the person? Two good boys, two brothers that ain't never met. Two brothers that could have actually ended up at the same school, North Crowley, that never met. Tyler got a grandmother that he never met. I understand that your mom had passed away before he died. Why wouldn't you not let him know his grandmother? What has his grandmother did to him? If you can get online and tell me one thing negative that I've ever done, then I'll eat this message. 75-year-old self off my phone. I see you call. Stop calling me. That's the problem right now. You're supposed to be a man. I'm over here talking about my kids, and you call them. What kind of man are you? Get off my phone. 77-year-old self need to be somewhere writing an album or something. Get off of my phone. Don't you see me talking? Why are you calling my phone? What do I want to talk to you for? I have to explain that. I'm on live talking. Call my phone. I hate to have to even act this way. Hate to have to act this way. But you know what pissed me off? I went to get my fishing license. I went to get my fishing license Thursday. Don't you know they suspended my fishing license? For my rear, just for Tyler? I called these folks. Man, me and these folks got into the worst argument you ever could get into. This story is unexplainable. Unexplainable. I'm thinking like this. You never told my son about me. Why are you still trying to ruin my life? Why wouldn't you let me go ahead and raise my other children if you chose to exit me from Tyler's life? But no. You have done everything possible to ruin me. No sense. No sense. And y'all think parent alienation, boy, I'm telling you right now, it's the realest thing in the world. It's the realest thing in the world. I never said there ain't no bad dads out there. It's a lot of bad dads out there. It's a lot of bad moms out there. But still, they don't give you the right to not let a child know who their parents are. It doesn't give you the right to do that. I don't understand it. Don't you know the bloodline that you cut off from a child by keeping that information away from them? Do you know how important that is? Why wouldn't a mama care about that? Why wouldn't a mama care about that? Let me just say this here. I want y'all to listen to this here. This is dealing with both situations. Man, I have went through so much. When I say so much dealing with this here, that it's depressing. It's very depressing. Very, very depressing. And hurtful too. You know what's really, really hurtful is that I can see a lot of pain in a lot of fathers' faces. I can see a lot of pain in a lot of fathers' faces that go through the same thing every day. You know, again, it's unfortunate that I have to bring my information to line. You know, I'm not bashing anybody. You ever heard me? I'm only talking about what I've been through. Again, if anything that I say, I say this and I say it well. Anything that I say, if I'm making it up a line about it, I want to be prosecuted in the highest fine and punished in the highest of jail time. You know how hard it is to keep my family quiet over the years of that? But my family is respectful. You haven't heard any information on this. You know, my family was able to believe in me. They was able to support me and allow me to process this. Like I said, you know, this had nothing to do with this. This is for my children. Why would I argue a grandmother about money when my sons just lost their mother? That's not the time to argue about money. The focus is to try to somehow continue life and make it with the pain. And my son still haven't got over the pain of his mother. He takes those ashes with him everywhere he go on a plane, everywhere he goes on a plane, everywhere. But it's hard to sit here and allow a grandmother